Hi everybody, it's a bonus video. Yep, it's all about Halloween. Okay, so we were going through some of our savings challenges, right? And I was like, fall and Halloween, we're getting the vibes, right? I was gifted a couple of savings challenges that I want to include in this whole section, and I will. But I decided to take this A6. I love my A6s, but for this here, I needed an A5. And I do love my A5s. I love the plasticky ones. And I made a dashboard. So it looks like that. Are you ready to see what's in here before we get into this? Because not only do I have a you asked for it for you guys, there's lots in here for me that I really wanted. So in this binder, I took everything that was in here. I made a dashboard. I did punch it wrong, but I don't give a hoot. So all of my add-ins have more holes than they should. I wasn't printing out new ones. So we have all this in here. And what I was thinking was, I need to make a dashboard for scratch-offs. This has to come in here. This has to come in here. This has to come in here. And I think Halloween costumes has to come in here, but I don't know where the envelope for that is. I'll have to find it. Yeah, I'm going to have to find that envelope. Don't know where that one is. So I thought that it would be pretty cool to do this together in a few minutes. All right. And I'll leave this open so that you can look at how pretty that is. Yeah, we have a lot on my desk. So you know what? Let's zoom you guys out just a little. Give you a bird's eye view of my craziness. All right. Forgot my hole puncher, which is always linked in the description box below. And everything you see here will be up on my.com sometime this evening. Okay? Not the gifted stuff. I won't take credit for that. That's theirs. All right. I gotta make sure I have my pretty stuff on my desk. All right. All right. Are you ready? It's all about Halloween. Is it really though? Let me give the two you asked for it first. All right. I have two you asked for it. The rest are Halloweens. All right. You ready? All right. Who knows that we have a lot of requests for the entire alphabet, not just A through L box. People want the rest of the letters that mean something to them so that they can save for their family's name, like if they wanted Nemo for Nancy and blah, 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 right? Well, do you all know Kelsey over at Budget Better Life? I'm going to link her in the description box below. She is a fellow YouTuber who does savings, budgeting, and the whole 9 yards. So I actually do one of her challenges on Fridays. So that will be tomorrow. If you're interested, I'm going to link her below. Go check her out. She does have an Etsy shop, and I do use one of her challenges. Love her challenge, and I will give her a shout out again tomorrow. But she asked for this because her son's name is from Phineas and Ferb. When she asked me to do this, I melted. I don't know why, but it was just, I think it's the cutest. I love it. I love that you named your son Phineas. So she wanted Phineas for her son's savings. How cute is this? Love it, love it, love it. So Kelsey, I hope you love it. This one is a you asked for it. Okay. Then, I'm sorry, I don't remember who asked for this, but they asked for sinking funds for shopping. Can you guess what store? I'm I'm trying not to look at that store, trying so hard. But I will give you a little secret. With the money I got from my birthday, from gifts, I blew it all on, not didn't blow it all. I shouldn't say that. No. I took $100 of my birthday money and I bought Happy Planner stuff. So there will be a haul coming, but that is my birthday gift, just so you know. This store was a request, a sinking fund envelope for Temu. And I watch Temu hauls here and there. I kind of glance on it. I watch how they compare Temu to Amazon. Same items, less monies. You just wait a week or two more to get your item versus, well, for me, I live rural, and that means I don't get my Amazon for like 6 days, 5 days. It's not 2-day shipping. So these were the You Asked For It. I hope you all love it. Oh my gosh, do I start with this one or this one? Left or right? We're going left. Because I feel like I haven't done these in a long time. And let me know if you agree. Okay, and then I want to know, please remember, I want to know which one is your favorite. Okay, it's all about Halloween and spookiness. Scream. 250 or 60? Do you love it? Okay. Wait. You ready? Who do you think is next? Ready? Michael Myers. 70 or 225? Oh my gosh. We're going to be doing Halloween all year long. We are. I'm going to keep this binder in play all year long. Ready? Boom. Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Oh my gosh. 150. Do you not love it? Okay. Got another one coming. Remember, I want to know what your favorite is. And of course I had to include this guy. Wait, it's coming. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hold on, everybody. Okay. Here comes the next one. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Don't say it again. We have a 200 and a 50. And then we got this one. I saved the best for last. Do you know, I think for most of my friends, their first horror movie was Michael Myers' Halloween. My first horror movie in the movie theater was Friday the 13th. And my brother took me. Now, my brother's got 13 years on me, right? 13-ish? I'm trying to think now. So whenever I was with him, I was always, I don't know, no fear, fearless, right? So I don't even know what year this came out in. So I had to have been 11, maybe 12, right? I'm thinking. Saw it in the big movie theater. If you are a Queens person, I lived in the city, so we went to the RKO Keith's in Flushing. This was a vintage movie theater with balconies, and the architecture was gorgeous. This was my all-time favorite movie. And even though it scared me sometimes in it, I'd never let my brother know that it scared me. I wanted to be just like him, and I was, and I am. So this is my all-time favorite. Which one is your all-time favorite? I would love to know. Okay, so these are the highs. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? Oh, I moved them around. Okay. I wanted to do high and low. I'll refix it. Low, 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 low. I don't know. Oh, these were the high ones. I wanted to keep them separate. High, high, low. Okay. It doesn't matter. I have to add a back to them to make them an envelope. Are you ready to see what's next? Oh my gosh. Of course course I made scratch-offs. But since we're working in a binder, what do you think I made? Look what I made. I made mini challenges, small challenges, Friday challenges, right? And they're not denominated. So you can make them 5, you can make them 2, you can make them 1, you can make them 10, depending on your budget. Now, look at that. Ready? I'll show you which one I did only a certain amount of, and I'll tell you why. Scream. I only did 15 because I thought that this can either be a 10 or a 5. And I thought that was a perfect saving amount. You can make it lower or higher and finish it early, or do it over, right? How cool is he? Ah, there he is. Oh my gosh, Jason. Love it. Love it. And do you want to know something? Up here on the New York side is Camp Crystal Lake. We pass it once in a while, and I go, my husband's not into these kind of movies, never watched them, but I and the discussion would just fall to the floor. But I'm like, oh my gosh, my head goes whirling. Can you see what, oh, look at what that is. Handbook for the recently deceased. Come back into play. Okay, had to include that. I was thinking these would be a nice $5 saving increment too, or 10. Oh, I printed him twice. I was having a little problem, say, with printing. So, these are our newbies. Excuse me, my phone's ringing again. Okay, so are you ready to, like, work with this and hang out with me for a little bit longer? All right, so this is how I do it. And they're not going to go in any specific order. I'm loving this. Loving this. And you know what's coming next, right? Christmas. We'll get to start a Christmas binder for maybe the whole entire year, right? It's in my head. It's in my head, and I promise to have it come out. So I have so much that I want to create, and that's why I kind of have to put the you asked for it all on hold, because I feel like I've smothered my creativity. You know, like they jokingly, I think we've talked about this. You don't buy a mechanic's car. The home improvement guy doesn't fix his house. The electrician doesn't fix his electricity. You know what I mean? So me, the crafter or the creator, wasn't creating for herself, and these are things that have been on my list, but my list got pushed to the ground, which is fine. And I promise that after the wedding, I'm sure that I'm going to be able to come back full force. But between now and the wedding, I've only got small windows, small windows. I am a little bit of ahead of the game. After this weekend, it's going to be like full steam ahead for me. And you're not going to believe this, but my driveway alarm just went off. So it could be, for me, I'm thinking either 2 people, UPS or my son TJ. And I think, well, either way, the truck sounds the same. And it's UPS, so I don't have to really get up. Okay, so, this is on my list. I've got to go onto Amazon and buy tape. So all I do is I just tape up the sides. Sometimes I go all the way to the top, sometimes I don't. It depends on my moment. So what I'm just going to quickly do is hang out with you all. And I try not to put it on the image, because then when you go to color it in, you're coloring over tape. Yeah. I still have not gotten to the Disney room. The Disney room needs to, I have to wash all the sheets, and I bought new sheets and things like that. So my goal is Monday. I did not want to do that. Monday, I have to start the Disney room, And I literally just have to clean the cowboy room just a little and take all the wedding stuff out of that room, because my in-laws, I think, will be here on Friday of next week, 1 week from today, tomorrow, 1 week from tomorrow. And I just want that room to be perfect for them. And I want to give Vinny's bathroom a good scrubbing. So that will be done next week. Yeah. And these, see how easy peasy these are? Absolutely love them. Love, love, love them. And I am like so super excited for this. And a part of me wants to do like, I don't know, Halloween, you know, the 28 days of Halloween and watch a different Halloween movie every night. Maybe. Maybe. So, all right. Now all the tape is stuck to my, haha. I'm trying to think of what I have to place for an Amazon order. And then I'll do those in a second. Let me do Fall for Jesus. And then I think I need to make a divider for, what is it? Dashboard for fall. I'll do a scratch off divider, dashboard, and then I will do a fall dashboard. Okay. I'm trying, you know what, I'm really not trying to rush. I'm actually cooking right now. I have rice in the steamer. And this, remember, that was gifted to me by Mary Love, Country Living. And this was gifted to me by Willow Tree Budgets. I promise to link them in the description box below. So tonight we're having sausage, and the peppers are from the garden. And I think I'm going to make some of the jalapenos, the stuffed jalapenos, that, because I got an abundance of jalapenos this year in my garden. This is the first year that they really, really came in. And they're so good. So I'm gonna make some stuffed jalapenos. My boo-boos, that's clearing up. My boo-boos are getting better. I did take my rings off because in between my fingers had gotten very itchy. I couldn't get these off. I tried, they were not coming. I must be just a little swollen. I think I will confess that I guess it's the steroids, but I kind of been like binging on food. I guess it gets you hungry, right? Is that what they say? So, all right. For now, this is done. Let's finish this one. And then we're going to punch some holes. And I'll teach you that hole punch one more time. Because you know what? Not everybody gets to see every video. And if they're catching this one, it might help them out. All right. This here is always linked in my description box below, right? So all those little things are falling out. Okay, so let's make them fall out. And I'll clean it up. So all it is this cute little pouch. And you just pop it on, pop it off. I will take these and throw them in my garbage pail. This is super easy. This one is A5, this one is A6, this one is A7, and I have no clue what that one is. So as long as you move this side to the line, and then this side to the line, which I forgot to do before, this now is the A5. That works for the A5. Sorry. Okay. I forgot to make myself a haircut or color appointment. Well, the girl that I go to is my girlfriend's daughter, and she switched salons. So I had a standing appointment with the old salon, but because she left there, it got canceled. And I forgot to make it at the new salon. And I called today, and it is for the 21st of September, which is, we have a wedding on the 23rd, so I'll be fine for that. But she just messaged me. She's like, if I get a cancellation, she says, I will call you. So maybe I'll go in earlier, but that works. That works. I'm okay with it. And there's lines on here. I kind of just line them up. My phone is going kooky right now. Check it. Okay. Look at how cute these are. All right. That worked. Let's see if I think I'm going to put them in my favorite order. Oh, that's a good idea. My favorite order for Halloween. My favorite is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, Beetlejuice, Mike Myers, and Scream. Then I'm going to do Let's Save with Halloween Town. I'll do Fall Vibes, and I'm going to put Mary at the back because her envelope is just a little bit bigger. And it just works that way. All right, so I'm going to put them here. I'm telling you, you know what? The scratch-offs might need their own binder. Do you imagine having 2 Halloween binders? Ay, ay, ay. 2 Halloween binders. Let's look what we have. Okay. Oh, this is super cool. All right. This definitely works. Yeah, I might need, or just keep them on standby, right? And this is all going to come into play very soon. Okay. So maybe what I do is, oh, that's exactly what I do. Give me 1 second. Watch this. Okay, so what I decided to do was print some paper. This paper was designed by my son Vinny and his girlfriend many years ago when they used to have an Etsy shop. They don't have an Etsy shop no more because it was just too expensive. They, you know, the fees and the amount that Etsy took. So, but I have a copy or a file of every single item that was on their collections. So I decided to use something that they created, and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So you know what we're doing, right? I decided to print out 2, and I'm going to just double these up because these hold stuff. All right, so this one, I printed out a Halloween costume even though I found it, and then this was the second one that I printed. And I'm just making folders. That's all I want to do is make folders. Isn't this cute? Love it, love it, love it. Then I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to take both of them. This way they line up together as best I can, if I can get them both to fit. And I can. And then basically what I just do is I kind of try to make sure I have the same amount on both sides. Make sure it's all the way down, which it is. And then I punch it. Ta-da! Okay. this way, what's not in play will be in the folder. And then this one has to go up here. This one has to go right here. Oh, gotta punch that one. This was for the A6, not the A5. And now it will be golden. Ta-da! So then we know that, hold on, this one, we're going to leave that one on standby. Maybe we'll do that one too. We have the Fall Vibes, and we have Fall for Jesus, He Never Leaves. Love that. Alright, so these look like they are our fall. These are all of the scratch-offs that we can hold on to, so because they don't fit inside of the. I want to just see something. All right, this works. These are. I'm cheating 100%. These are cards that I had a stash of, and they're 5x7 cards. So honestly, all you'd have to do is take a piece of cardstock that would measure 10 by 7, right? 10 by 7. Fold it in half, and what I do is I line it up at the top so that I have an envelope, and I am just taping it closed. I'm not getting fancy, and I'm not getting overly crazy with the Scotch tape. And then what I'll do is I will stamp them. I knew that's how I did it last time. Woo, baby. So it lines up at the opening. Center it as best you can. And this way you have an envelope for your scratch-offs, if that's what you want. If you don't, I usually just use paper clips. But because we actually have a binder going, why not? And you see what I did? I did 2 envelopes. I'm a goofball. I didn't realize that there were 2 envelopes there. No big deal. We'll fix it. Yep. And that's the last of my tape. Let me get more. Alright, so I just grabbed the tape. I know this is a long video, but it feels so great to hang out with you guys since we didn't have a live this week. Alright, next one. We only have a couple more. You know what? Maybe I'll fast forward it from here. Okay, that was easy. I'm not going to punch the holes in them right now. I figured I won't waste your time. I just wanted to look at all of the scratch-offs again and see if there was anything I forgot. So Hocus Pocus is already in play. Just want to trim that. Oh, Hocus Pocus I had made a mistake on. I had sealed it the wrong way. Okay, so Hocus Pocus, low and high. Then I've got Nightmare, low and high. Just want to see which way. Low and high, Halloween Town. I put them backwards. That's okay. And then we got the Corpse Bride, and we got Beetlejuice, and we got Jack. Okay. So then we're just going to do is we're going to put these into this folder. Actually, let's do this. High, low, 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 high, 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 high. Okay, I feel like I've got, okay, so we'll put low in the front, and we'll put high in the back. And look at how beautiful there is. Ta-da! What will I do with these? I'm just gonna leave them. I'm probably gonna make a folder cover for this. I probably will. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. Do not laugh at me, but you can laugh at me. Your girl is an old school crafter. Not just crafter. I hold on to things. I literally have more. You remember? Oh my God! Let's Make a Deal. Remember Let's Make a Deal, the TV show? He used to come up into the audience at the end and he'd say, "Do you have a bobby pin? Do you have a safety pin? Do you have a receipt?" He'd ask somebody if they had it. I think I would have won, because if you come in I tell my kids and their girls all the time, do not go buy it. Ask me if I have it first. Seriously, ask me if I have it first. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to take my old school, this is very old school. I've had this probably for over 30 years. And I'm taking just a regular folder, taking all my 8.5 by 11s. I'm kind of just centering it as best I can, nothing crazy. And I am going to hopefully get all the way in. If not, maybe I will do this one first. You know what? It really doesn't matter. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. A little bit off, but that is so okay, because the paper will line up at the bottom. Just like that. But for this here, vintage fasteners, if you worked in an office at any time, you would remember using these. We used to use these in the police department back 30, 40 years ago for our case files. But TJ gets all this stuff on clean-out jobs. So whenever he gets anything office-like, I ask if I can have it. Okay, now stand by one more second. Give me 1 second. I guess a part of me is getting old school crafty. I'm just gonna leave the white one as is. I was gonna add a little bit black to it, but I don't feel like it. What I'm gonna do is that's where I went and forget where I put my glue, but you know what we'll do? I'm just gonna use my tape runner, because at least I know where that is. It's so funny, I should be like blowing the dust off of this stuff, right? I haven't used any of this in what seems like forever. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up, and I am going to line it up as best I can to make it look pretty, just like that. And now I have a matching book. Let's open this so that you don't get a glare. Ta-da! So now this here goes along with this, and I can do these challenges, and it can sit neatly on my desk, and it doesn't have to be in another binder. Do you love it? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, everybody, I know this was kind of a long video. Let me know, again, which one was your favorite Halloween movie? What did you think of all this, this crafty stuff? You know, did you enjoy watching it for a few minutes and taking it to another level and stuff like that? I promise I will get to editing this, and you will see this sometime tonight. Have a spectacular day. Love yous. Bye.